Racial and gender discrimination have been brought to the forefront of NFL talks for these past couple months. This all started when former Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores launched a lawsuit against the NFL for discriminatory hiring and firing practices, claiming that the NFL and NFL executives are racist. Recently, more than 30 former NFL employees, I should say, have come forward to state that they have been sexually mistreated by the NFL executives and individual team executives. I should note that all these former employees are women. And these allegations that have been brought to the forefront are not a good look for the NFL. So in this video, I'm going to break down why these areas are problematic from an organizational communication perspective. And I'm going to explain what this can mean for the NFL. So I'm going to start off by saying these allegations are not the main issue at play here, or at least they're not they're not likely the main issue at play here. Rather, they are more than likely byproducts of the main issue. If the allegations are true, then the NFL will most likely be punished for violating the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 protects individuals against employment discrimination on the basis of race and color, as well as national origin, sex, or religion. And that is the actual Title VII. So, the Civil Rights Act explicitly states that employers cannot discriminate against any current or potential employees. The punishment can range from $1,000 in fines to life in prison, depending on the violation. And I'm no legal expert, but I'm guessing that the NFL executives are likely not going to be sent to life in jail. So, how does all of this apply to organizational communication? Well, it erodes trust and respect in the organization. Current employees can, and most likely will, be quite displeased with their employer, as the allegations show. Now, if Brian Flores had full respect for his employer, I'm guessing he probably would not be suing the NFL. I mean, after all, why would someone who respects the other party sue them? Like, why would you be suing somebody that you respect? It just doesn't make much sense, unless some respect has been lost. So, and my guess is the 30-some former female employees, I should say, of the NFL have also lost all or a large amount of trust and respect for their former employer, as they are no longer working there, and they have a lawsuit. They have an active lawsuit against the NFL. Assuming their allegations are true, the NFL will likely lose a lot of respect from many demographics. Players, employees, and potential employees and fans will more than likely lose some trust and respect in the NFL. And I'm saying this because, people do tend to lose respect for companies with toxic work environments and discriminatory practices. Who would have known people don't like when people are crappy to them? Or who would have known that people don't like being mistreated? Now, keep in mind, nothing has come of these allegations at this time, at the time of the video is being made. This video is predicated on if statements. So, if it is found these allegations are untrue, then the NFL likely won't lose much trust and respect from the demographics I've mentioned earlier in the video. If they are true, then, it's not going to look real good for the NFL, and they'd probably have some real issues hiring people, and especially women, into executive roles. Whenever something comes of this situation, or these situations, whenever that shall be, I will be sure to make it an update video. So if you want to see a follow-up to this video whenever there is an update, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be sure to get it out as soon as I possibly can. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share this video, share all my videos. If you guys like sports, I have a sports talk show podcast that I do with my friend Ty every Friday. It's linked down below. Subscribe over there as well. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye.